Hey y'all, it's Leslie with Phat Cat Flossing. Back better late than never, I guess. Today is Thursday, June 28th. Sorry, I've got cat hair flying around and tickling me. Big surprise in my house. Anyway, today's June 28th. I cannot believe how fast this month is gone. I entirely missed doing a video last week. I've just been busy. Kittens keep me really busy, and I have 3 litters here and another one due soon. So busy. Thanks to everybody for coming back to watch again. Get your daily dose of the crazy here. It's crazy cat lady anyway. And I'll have some stitching crazy in a little bit. But thanks for coming to watch. Welcome if you're new. Welcome back if you're old. Like me, I'm old. But anyway, we're going to talk about stitching. Update for those who want to know. The older babies are doing great. They're 3 months old. Well, they'll be 3 months old on July 1st. So they are all, they've gotten started on their shots. Everybody's eating on their own. Everybody's doing good. And they will all be going to their new homes around August 1st when they're 4 months old. And they're all spoken for, and their new families are all really excited about getting them. The younger babies, Poppy's babies are a month old. They were a month old on Saturday. And Velvy's babies will be a month old on July 1st. And they're all doing good. The mamas are sharing the kittens. They're all cutest little bugs. And I will try to get some video up soon. I've just been swamped. Anyway. And you can hear Beanie, who wants a boyfriend, talking in the background. So ignore her. I'm trying to. And I wish Ori would figure it out and not ignore her anymore. Anyway, thanks for coming back to watch. Let's talk about some stitching. I have, well, I'm calling it a finish. This is Shepherd's Bush Scatter Hearts. And I've had this one for a while. I think copyright is 2008. But I started this as a Mania start, so this is my first finish of my Mania starts. And I am calling it done. It is not quite complete because I don't have the button pack. And I'm debating whether I'm going to call Shepherd's Bush and see if I can still order the button pack, or if I'm just going to randomly buy some buttons. And I think I'm leaning towards the latter. It calls for little heart-shaped buttons and a little rose. But my problem is this was supposed to be done on 19 count cork, and I did it on a 32 count even weave. So the buttons are going to be much larger than I think what will look right on my fabric. So I think I'm probably just going to fake it with some. I'm going to go look and see what I can find for itty bitty tiny buttons. But it is done as far as the cross stitching goes. I just need to find some buttons and sew them on. So, and I was very happy to have a finish. It's been a long time since I had one, so it always makes me feel a little better when I actually get a finish. I've got a bunch of other whips. Haven't worked on a lot of other whips. I've worked primarily on just a couple of things. This is Welcome Spring by Brenda Gervais. And I am sure y'all have seen that quite frequently. And this is 1/2 on a 32 count eggshell colored even weave. And I've added some more leaves and berries, and I think that's probably the only thing. I've gotten the cart, this one line of the cart started down here. But I think that's the only thing I've done since y'all have seen that last. I only worked on that one today. That's the first love it's gotten in a week or more. And I'm sorry, I'm taking the time to put them away because I'll get the threads in the wrong bags or something if I don't. I've been participating in the Mustang Sally Stitch Along for Sally Spencer Sampler by Birds of a Feather. And y'all, take a look at those letters. Those are the letters from hell. I don't normally mind doing letters. I do not like these letters. And there's just something about the way They're stitched because they're like stitched in little boxes, and I can't get, I guess because there's not long rows of letters, my stitches don't look even. So I don't think it looks very pretty, but I'm gonna finish it. I've got one more letter to do. I'm just missing the G right up here, and then I will be done with the letters. And I think the rest of it I can knock out pretty quickly. I actually started on a couple of numbers up here with a little bit of leftover thread I had last night. The rest of it is done. So I need, and this motif here on the side, which is not exactly the same, but pretty close to being repeated on the left-hand side, is all, you know, the one side is almost done. So I'm making progress. My goal with this one is I want to be done by the end of the summer. Yeah, okay. This is, I don't remember what I'm stitching this on. 36 count sand dune, vintage sand dune from Lakeside Linens. And I do like it. I'm not a huge fan of brown toned linens. But in this case, I think it works because I've heard a lot of people complain that this color is, I think, buttercream. And I've heard a lot of people complain that theirs was not showing up, and it does show up on this linen. So, yeah, it's a trade-off. Brown's not my favorite color, but it's probably my least favorite color. Well, I don't know. Orange might be my least favorite. But anyway, shows up, it's all good. I have worked quite a bit. I probably spent the most time on this one because I like it. I just really, really like this pattern. And if I happen to get it done by the 4th of July, bonus. Liberty Lane from Country Cottage Needleworks. And I'm sorry if you hear my dogs playing in the background. And I'm making pretty good progress on this one. I started the letters last night. And all I have to do is the Liberty Lane, and then the border down at the bottom, and then that bunting up at the top. And they're singing to each other in there. We have 2 Shih Tzus and a Pomeranian. And they love to be outside, and I would like to leave them outside, but the heat index here today is going to be 110. So Shih Tzus are brachycephalic dogs, meaning they have a very short face, and they don't cool themselves well breathing, so they don't tolerate heat well. So they have to, you know, they go out to pee and then they come inside, and that's about it. They're gonna make me go close the bedroom door, aren't they? And then I think, as far as I remember, the only other thing I have worked on is Oh Beautiful. And I love this pattern, y'all. This latest specialty stitch is eating my lunch. This is Oh Beautiful from Shepherd's Bush. And I am down here on this band. And again, eating my lunch. I worked on this white work here, 3 hours. I just really, really had to concentrate on it. And I think I'm 1 stitch off on this one. And you know what? I think I'm just gonna be 1 stitch off. I don't think I'm gonna rip it out. It's mine. I'll love it anyway. I'm not a perfectionist. I think I'm just gonna leave it. Again, 3 hours. So that's gonna take me a while to finish that one. But I am making progress on it, and this is my big project this year. She said before she agreed to start all the other stuff. So my goal for this one is to have it done before the end of the year. We'll see. If that inch of stitching takes me 3 hours every day, that may not be happening. No. Anyway, I am making progress. I still love it. Just that latest one is eating my lunch. Excuse me while I take a drink. Oh, this is on the dining room table because the cats knocked it down. So I just thought I'd show off my finish of Old Glory again before I go put it back up, since it's out for the summer. Okay, my next order of business is Sal's. On July 4th, excuse me, I'll be right back. Sorry. Anyway, on July 4th, Julie from Gulf Coast Stitches and I are going to be starting the Jeanette Douglass Patriotic Sampler. We would love to have you stitch along with us. We haven't, I don't think, have not figured out a hashtag yet, and I sent Julie a message, but I hadn't heard back from her yet. I will probably set up a Facebook page, and then we'll have a hashtag, and when I figure all that out, I'll tag it below. Or insert it below, whatever. But anyway, it's really, really pretty. It does have a number of specialty stitches in it, and it is stitched in the silks, which I have my fingers crossed. I have, like, on the floor. Sorry, excuse me. I don't have my poop together today. I only have a few of the silks. I had to order the rest, and hopefully they will get here in time to start it. But we would love to have you join in with us. I think Julie has mentioned it on her channel also. And like I said, as soon as I hear back from her and we figure out the tag, we'll have an Instagram tag, and then I'll set up a Facebook page. But we would love to have you stitch along with us on Jeanette Douglass's Patriotic Sampler. It's a beautiful piece. Already got my linen. And I need to put it all in the project bag before it gets messed up, right? Speaking of project bags, I don't have anything new to show you. I shipped out all the ones that were ordered. My mother-in-law is, as we speak, doing some embroidery on those that I talked about that she was going to embroider the top. So hopefully I will have those back and sewn up, maybe to show you next time. Now for me to ask y'all for help. I'm trying to decide. I said I'm going to start on my birthday. I'm going to start something by Shepherd's Bush because they're my all-time favorite design group. I love everything Tina and Terry have ever put out. I bought a fair proportion of everything Tina and Terry have ever put out. And I have a lot of them. And I pulled 3. And I want to see if y'all will help me decide which one to start. They are all relatively the same size. This first one is called The Road to Bethlehem. All 3 of them are pretty typical Shepherd's Bush samplers in that they have some cross stitch and a lot of specialty stitches in them. This one is called Harvest Moon. I love that moon. And again, some cross stitch up there and then some throughout. Typical little Shepherd's Bush people. And a fair amount of specialty stitches. And this is the one I am probably leaning towards the most because I don't really think I have anything else harvesty started. And it's not really what I would call typical harvest colors, but hey, it says Harvest Moon. It can be a fall thing, right? And then the third one I pulled out of my stack of Shepherd's Bush stuff is Fair Philomel. And again, just a fairly typical Shepherd's Bush sampler. On Oh Beautiful, this red work, there was a section similar to that on it, and that ate my lunch also. And there's a lot of white work on it. So of my choices, this is my kind of doing some of that stuff already on the Oh Beautiful sampler. So actually we're gonna take Fair Philomel out of the running. I've decided, I've narrowed it down by 1. So I have to decide between The Road to Bethlehem and Harvest Moon. So you guys let me know what you wrote. Just please comment below and say Harvest Moon or Road to Bethlehem. And help me decide. My birthday is July 8th, so I have to know by then. And come July 8th, we're gonna do a little drawing. Don't get excited. It's nothing big. This is the Earth Gatherers by Shepherd's Bush. It's the big piece that I did, finished back in 2000, and I have framed up and sitting over there over my bar here in the dining room. This is only the pattern. It does not include the floss and the linen and beads and everything that came with it. But if you guys are interested in doing this, again, comment below. Everybody who comments, we'll do a drawing for this. If you're not interested in it, just put, don't draw me, or something. And that way, if your number happens to come up, when I do the comment picker thing, no, let's do it differently. Comment, to be entered, comment either Harvest Moon or whatever it is, Road to Bethlehem. Pick one of those two, and if you comment on that, you will be automatically entered for the Earth Gatherers chart. Again, it is only the chart. It is not the whole kit. Because I used all that stuff. And we will leave this open until my birthday on July 8th. So about 10 days. It's a week from Sunday. And I don't care where you are in the world. I'll mail it to you. You have to be 18 or older so you can send me your address. Comment below. Don't say giveaway. All the routine stuff. You know the drill. But anyway, that's all I have. I really rushed through it because I got more to do than I got time for. I thought retirement was going to be easy. Maybe you have I retired from breeding cats, which would make my husband very happy, but I would miss my babies too much. So no. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in and watching my channel and talking about cross stitch with me. Comment again, Road to Bethlehem or Harvest Moon, and you'll be automatically entered to win the Shepherd's Bush pattern, which I will mail to you to whomever. And hopefully I will be back with a video before the 8th. But in the interest of full disclosure, I might or might not. I'm really considering going to every 2 weeks on the videos so I have more to show. And again, so I don't feel like I've got to get it done. Maybe I'll have more time. So, but regardless, I will be back on or around July 8th to announce the winner of that giveaway. Thanks for watching, y'all. I'm so glad you joined me. I love to chat with you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the month of June, a great weekend, a great start to July. Happy, joyous 4th of July, celebrating our great country. And I will talk to y'all soon. Take care, y'all. God bless. Bye-bye.